I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Y avanti pública quiere sentar una nación bajo Dios y recibe los satisfactorios.
Please repeat your Beecher Hill student affirmation after me. I am a knowledgeable Beecher Hill student.
I am a knowledgeable Beecher Hill student.
I learn and grow in the Beecher way.
I learn and grow in the Beecher way.
I cooperate, focus, and complete all tasks.
I cooperate, focus, and complete all tasks.
I'm committed, present, and on time every day.
I'm committed, present, and on time every day.
I'm respectful to my fellow students and all adults in charge.
I'm respectful to my fellow students and all adults in charge.
I dress for success. I wear my uniform every day.
I dress for success. I wear my uniform every day.
I learn to grow in the Beecher way every day because
I learn and grow in the Beecher way every day because
my goal is to contribute to the school, my community, and the world.
My goal is to contribute to the school, my community, and the world. Our student profile for October is inquiry. The attitude are confident, independent, and curiosity. Now for the weather with Destiny Hudson.
The weather for today will be sunny with a high of 77 degrees and a low of 51 degrees.
We celebrate Black History 24/7.
On this day in 1963, some 225,000 pupils were absent from Chicago public schools in a one-day boycott protesting de facto school segregation.
Attention students, attention BGBs, it's that time again. Time to clap and turn in all of those box tops. Don't delay. Turn your box tops in today to Miss Weeks in the Parent Center.
Birthdays in the Beehive today are Carrington Little and Renashius Howard. Happy birthday!
Lunch in the Beehive today will be All-American Cheeseburger, Black Bean Burger, Tuna Salad Wrap, Steamed Green Beans, Fresh Apples.
It's that time of year. Time for the Fall Festival. I heard it was going to be better than ever with games, a haunted house, food, bouncers, and more.
Have you ordered your yearbook yet? If not, order your yearbook today for only $20. Please pay Ms. Week or Mr. McKee in the Parent Center.
Do you want to design the cover for the yearbook? If you do, turn in your design to Ms. Startle today. The theme this year is Superhero.
Tweet, tweet, tweet! Our students have been tweeting about awesome IB learners on the Beecher Twitter board. Listen as we tweet about a student who has exhibited the IB learner profile. Kiana Fuller tweeted that science lab teacher Miss Banks was spotted being Karen because when Miss G class could not watch the WBUZZ due to technical issues, Miss Banks let them use her room to watch it. Way to go, Miss Banks. Make sure you look out for the IB learner profile traits used by students and teachers in the school and write a tweet about them for the IB Beecher Twitter board.
Good morning, Beecher Bees. Instead of a wonderful Wednesday, today is a terrific Thursday. Our pre-K classes are participating in something called Read for the Record, and we're going to see which pre-K class across Atlanta has the most minutes of reading. So I'm going to start, and I'll let you know at the end how many minutes I'm reading to you. So pre-K, I'm your first reader, and our story this morning is called Not Norman. Don't forget, boys and girls, that our IB profile of the month is Inquirer, and I believe that Norman is going to show you how you can be an inquirer. When I got Norman, I didn't want to keep him. I wanted a different kind of pet, not Norman. What kind of pet is that? That's right, a goldfish. Who has a pet? A dog, a cat? I wanted a pet who could run and catch, or one who could climb trees and chase strings. A soft, furry pet to sleep on my bed at night. Not Norman. All Norman does is swim around and around and around and around and around and around and around. This is it, Norman, I decide. I'm trading you for a good pet. Norman doesn't move. Not even a fin twitches. How can I trade him like this? No one would want a sorry-looking fish in a gunky bowl. When I drop Norman into his nice, clean bowl, he starts dipping and flipping and flapping his fins around. He looks so goofy, I have to laugh. Don't think that just because you made me laugh, I'm going to keep you, I tell him. Tomorrow, you're out of here. Norman blows a stream of bubbles. So he inquired about how to get rid of his pet. The next day, I take Norman to school with me. If I talk him up real good during show and tell, maybe someone will want him. On the way there, we see my friend Austin. Austin has a real cool dog and 7 puppies. Want to swap one of your puppies for Norman, I ask. Who's Norman? Asks Austin. My goldfish, I say. By the time I rescue Norman, half of his water is gone. Does anyone hear the story of how I got Norman? Does anyone even ask how to hold his bowl? No. So his classmates are not inquirers. They did not ask any questions about his pet Norman. They're all jumping and screaming and chasing the snake. Not Norman. He's looking right at me. Thanks for listening, I tell him. That afternoon, we go to my music lesson. As soon as it's over, I'm taking Norman back to the pet store. I take out my tuba and begin to play. I glance over at Norman. He's swaying back and forth. Look, 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 he mouths. Look, Norman's singing, I say. Pay attention, snaps the maestro. The maestro directs the orchestra. And try to play the proper notes. Do you think he's starting to like Norman now? I wonder. Maestro makes me stay for extra practice. By the time my lesson is over, it's too late to go to the pet store. Don't think that just because you like my music, I'm going to keep you, I tell Norman. That night, I'm sound asleep when screech, screech. What's that noise? Scratch, scratch, scratch. Yikes, there's something at the window. Then out of the corner of my eye, I spot Norman. He isn't scared. He's swimming around in circles. He glugs and gives me a little wave. I'm not alone. Together, Norman and I slide open the curtains. It was just a broken tree branch. Thanks for watching out for me, Norman. On Saturday, I take Norman to the pet store, just like I said I would. I look at the cats and dogs and snakes and birds. I look at the hamsters, mice, and lizards too. They all look like good pets, but they are not Norman. When I got Norman, I wasn't sure I wanted to keep him. He inquired about other pets and getting other things, but now, even if I could pick any pet in the world, I wouldn't trade him. Not Norman. The end. PreK, I read to you for 5 minutes and 42 2 seconds. So let's see how many more minutes of reading you get as you work to read for the record. Have an awesome day, boys and girls. Remember, in order to be smart and be great learners and raise that bar and close that gap, you have to be inquirers. You have to ask questions. You have to want to learn more. Have a wonderful day.
Word of the day: complexion. The skin color of the face. Complexion. People with a fair complexion needs to be very careful of in the sun. Complexion. COMPLEXION. Complexion.
Joke of the day! Why didn't Superman know he could fly?
I don't know. Why?
Because he didn't know his cape abilities.